Another interesting fact about Millerstown's history is we actually had a black African settlement west of town. It was started by a man by the name of Joshua North, and he called his settlement Little Washington. It was up in the mountain. There's nothing left to see anymore except probably mounds where there would have been houses, but as far as documenting that it actually sat there, you can't tell that anymore. It was a black settlement, probably didn't have more than 50 people in it, and we're talking the 1800s, the early 1900s. This settlement existed. Many of the people worked for the families in town. The ladies would clean houses, the men would work at the jobs that Millerstown had. The settlement went through a hard time. It's a disease of unknown, probably malaria is what we suspect, went through, and many of the black settlers either perished, died because of the illness, or when they got well enough, they left. They went to bigger cities, and Little Washington was no more. An interesting fact about Little Washington is they were quarantined. Nobody from town was allowed to go up to Little Washington to help them, but the people in town decided that they were going to help them. So what they do is they'd load baskets of food and things that the settlement needed, and they'd sneak it up the mountain in the dark and set it someplace so that the black people could get their food or their whatever and to keep on going. Eventually the settlement just vanished because the black people moved away and went to larger cities. And there is some documentation that that black settlement was also used as a link on the Underground Railroad. Now, we can't actually prove that, but there was so much traffic through town at the time of the Civil War, and a lot of it was black traffic, that it's obviously, it could be said that Little Washington was a stop on the Underground Railroad, even though it can't be documented.